Do you know fantasy? Fantasy is a process or power of creating unrealistic images. Here is a story. We can say fantasy, the downhill crocodile race, is about a young crocodile who had a great adventure on a pair of roller skates. In this interesting story, you can see a speeding crocodile on roller skates attracts a large number of people and they are happily following it and becomes a kind baby snatcher. So let's enjoy this story together. One day, a small crocodile received a pair of roller skates and a letter from his grandmother. The letter went like this.
Dear grandson, I am sending you my old roller skates because I am giving up skating. On these very skates, I won the ladies skating championship of Orinoco. They are really good skates and I am sure you like them too. Happy birthday, your grandmother.
Then, at the very end of the letter, it said PTO, which stands for Please Turn Over. But the crocodile did not notice this. He put the skates on straight away and stood up very confidently. But before he could understand what was happening, he found he was lying on his back with the skates in the air.
Funny,
Mused the crocodile.
I wonder how that happened.
Somehow he managed to stand up, balancing himself cleverly with his tail.
There you are, easy.
He said,
Now I am going to have a go outside.
As it happened, the crocodile lived at the top of a steep hill. There was absolutely no way to go in any direction but down. So the crocodile pointed his feet in his grandmother's skates in the downward direction simply to have a go. Whiz! Off he went, balancing majestically with his fine tail. It's easy, thought the crocodile. The skates do it all for you. He went faster and faster. Whiz! A little girl called Katy was sitting in front of her gate on a tricycle. When she saw the crocodile going fast, she couldn't resist joining in too. Whiz went the crocodile, whiz went Katy. Her mother got scared to see her going down so fast. She ran after her.
Isn't this fun?
Yelled Katy.
I'll stop when you do. I don't think I'll be stopping for a while.
Said the crocodile. They went faster and faster. Two dogs were pulling a rubbish bag to pieces, but they stopped to watch Katy and the crocodile go by. They are having fun, barked Black Dog. Let us go along too, shall we? Said Spotted Dog. So the two dogs joined in too, wagging their tails as they ran. Whiz, whiz, wag, wag. They went faster and faster, while behind them, shouting and yelling, ran Katy's mother. About halfway down the hill they came upon Mrs. Harris leaning out of the window and talking to her husband. She was holding their baby, a fine boy named Samson. as she heard a whizzing sound and saw the crocodile, Katy, Black Dog, Spotted Dog, all speeding towards her, she got a terrible fright and dropped the baby. Luckily, at this very moment, the crocodile shot under her window and just happened to catch little Samson and carried him off at great speed. Whiz went the crocodile and Samson. Whiz went Katy. Wag wag went Black Dog. Wag wag went Spotted Dog.
Stop, stop, stop.
Stop, shouted Katy's mother and Harris, who joined in, running faster than the others because they were so upset to see the baby carried off by a crocodile. Up in a tall building, a military man called General Confucian was pacing up and down impatiently. He was unhappy that no war had taken place for so many years. As he looked out of the window, he thought there was going to be an attack on the park gate.
Enemies at last!
He shouted and blew his bugle. Immediately, dozens of soldiers rushed out of their houses. They were all carrying guns and were ready for battle.
Forward!
Shouted the general.
Straight at the gates of our lovely park.
The soldiers charged towards the bottom of the hill. All the people of the village came out to see them.
Aren't you ever going to stop?
Katy shouted to the crocodile. But the crocodile couldn't stop. Whiz went his grandmother's skates. He swayed this way. He swayed that way. He balanced with his tail, holding little Samson high in the air to save him from any humps and bruises. He shouted,
Follow me.
and they did follow him, all of them. Whiz! He whizzed right through the ranks of soldiers. Luckily, the park gates were open and the crocodile went right through the gates at about 100 kilometers an hour, and then 3 times around the park, holding little Samson. Harris, who was enjoying the ride. They were followed by Katy, Black Dog, Spotted Dog, Mr. and Mrs. Harris, and Katy's mother. People cheered. It was the most interesting incident to have taken place in that town for some time. At last, the crocodile was able to stop. He was quite out of breath, but before he had time to settle down a bit, general confusion was surrounding him with his soldiers.
Arrest that wicked crocodile!
He roared,
No, don't.
cried another voice.
Don't you dare lay a finger on that noble creature. That dear reptile has saved the life of our little Samson.
What?
Cried General Confusion, suddenly noticing the baby.
He saved the life of our little Samson? What a croak! What a croak! What a cracker jack croak!
For Mrs. Harris was the general's own daughter and Samson was the general's own. So the unexpected downhill crocodile race became an unexpected party, and everyone had a lovely time. Then Mr. and Mrs. Harris took Samson home, and General Confusion took the army home, and Katy's mother took Katy home. But there was nobody to take the crocodile home.
That's all right, he thought. I'll skate home. It won't take long.
But he couldn't skate home. He had to walk uphill on his short little legs. When at last he reached home, he noticed his grandmother's birth letter still lying on the table, and he saw that at the very end of the birth letter she had written, PTO, which, as you know, means please turn over. So the crocodile picked it up and PTO'd.
Dear grandson,
His grandmother had written on the other side of the page,
whatever you do, watch out for hills. Your loving grandmother.
What did you learn from this story? We should listen carefully and patiently to our elders. This crocodile was not ready to read the letter properly till the end, and he was in hurry. That's why all these problems happened. I hope you have enjoyed this story.